What's going on, YouTube? Now, we are here to talk about something different. I'm not only going to talk about basketball and WWE. Like I said in my previous videos years ago, I said, whatever I want to talk about, I'm just going to talk about. Alright? It's not scaled to one thing. It's a variety of things that goes on my mind. If I want to talk about it, I will talk about it. Because I believe the people should know these things. Controversy at the boxing event. Gervonta Davis versus Roach. Now, there's a controversy about the knockdown, the knee. The knee Davis did. Now, I think it was like it was between round 7 and round 9. It was one of those rounds. I think it was round 9 at the beginning. At the very beginning of the fight. And so the fight just started, like round 9 just started. And the thing is, Roach gave him a jab. But it was not a hard jab. It was like a light jab. And then like 3 seconds later, Davis just took a knee. Now, the reason why he took that knee is because he ran to the corner because I guess there was something in his eye, I believe. That's what they make it out to believe. Now, obviously, Davis didn't get knocked down or hurt or wobbled or anything from that little jab because it was just after the rest. It was literally like a couple seconds into like the 9th round. I think it was like maybe like 20 seconds into the 9th round when they were starting, and then he just gave a little jab. When he gave the jab, Davis obviously he wasn't affected by it. He just took the knee because he had something in his eye and he went in the corner. Now they're saying it should be counted as a knockdown because he took that knee, not because the punch was dramatic enough to knock him down. I believe it should be counted as a knockdown. Why? Because in boxing, if you receive a punch and then after you take a knee, it's gonna be obviously counted as a knockdown. That's just how boxing works. If you get hit and then you go down, doesn't matter if you go down after, but you did get what they look at it. They see he got hit, and then he went down. There was a little gap in there, but it doesn't matter. He still got hit, and then he just took the knee. And at the end of round 9, when Davis went back in the corner, his trainer also mentioned that wasn't a good thing that he said. I don't remember specifically what he said. But he was saying something like how Davis shouldn't have took that knee because it kind of looked bad on his part. Now, if he had something in his eye, like me personally, back up from Roach, and then I would do my hands like a T, like a timeout. And then when the ref comes close, say I got something in my eye or something, and then the ref will let him do with his eye thing, because he can't box with something in his eye. So that should have happened. Taking a whole knee, that's crazy. Because in boxing, you get knocked down a little bit, they can be like, whoa. Did you get hurt from that fight? And it's deep in the rounds too. It's all the way in round 9. It's not like the beginning of the fight, first round. It was like deep all the way. We're around 9. So it should have counted as a knockdown. It did not count as a knockdown because they had the official scorecard at the bottom there, and it was 10-9. It should have been 10-8 Roach. You can't take a knee. I don't care if the punch was a light punch. You took a knee. Why'd you think it was good to take a knee? What? Now, onto a different circumstance. I believe Davis should have lost this fight. Not just because of that knee. Because I was looking at this fight. The first couple of rounds, Davis only he only was like catching Roach with the body. He was getting a lot of good body shots in the beginning, but that's about it. Roach really took advantage. Like I would say at round 7, Roach went ballistic. He hammered on Davis like crazy. 8, he came back. He even had Davis stumbling a little bit, wobbling a little bit. Yes, the guy that's nicknamed Tank had him wobbling and stumbling in those later rounds. And I feel like Roach also should have won the first couple rounds. I think that now the first round 1, it was tied. In my opinion, it was tied. If I had to give it to someone, I would give it to maybe Roach. But the official scorecard didn't have it at Roach. They gave it to Davis for some reason. I guess because he was accurate in the first couple rounds. Maybe that's why they gave it to him. But from what I saw from a viewer perspective, Roach was doing more. I would give Davis the 5, 6, and the 10 round. I'll give him a couple rounds in there. But Roach definitely had that middle, and he had a couple in the first rounds. But I think that 7, 8, and 9, I think those 3 are like definitive. Those 3 are really good for his campaign to win this fight. So I thought Roach should have won this fight. And that knockdown rule should have counted. It should have been Roach should have got a victory. I could see a split decision. I could see it. Yeah, because Davis, he was battling. He did hit him with a lot of good shots. So I could see a split decision. But I think that knockdown from the taking the knee would have been the decisive for that split decision, or even a unanimous decision. Like if it was a unanimous decision and the knee counted, then that makes sense. The knee didn't count and it was a draw. If the knee didn't count, it should have been like a split decision, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. And if you want to argue with me with that knockdown rule in the knee, I'm going against boxing rules. Okay. Because I already admitted that punch wasn't strong enough to obviously see that he was knocked down, but still. Boxing rules is if you get hit and then you go down, it's a knockdown. Alright, and see ya.